This is Stitch Budgets 30, and today we are going to do something that I've never done. Um, it is called Sunday Goals, and this is something that, sorry, got disconnected there, I think. All right, so this is something that one of my friends slash one of my Marines used to do every Sunday. And so now I'm going to try and implement this in my life. I enjoyed when she was doing this, and I would do it kind of myself, like as she was doing it, I would write down the goals that I had for the week. So I'm going to give it just a little bit longer so that some people can hop on. I just shared it in our group chat, so I'm trying to see if I can get some people on here real quick before I start. I do hope everybody is having a fantastic day. Hey, Amanda. Just giving it a minute so that people can pop on. I have one of my favorite candles from Bath and Body Works, Fresh Lilacs. I grew up with a lilac tree right outside my bedroom window, and anytime it was like in blossom, I would open my windows as much as I could. And there'd be times that my mom was like, "Close the windows." I'm like, "No, I can smell the lilacs." So when they came out with the fresh cut lilacs from Bath and Body Works, I guess technically White Barn, but when they came out with that, I loved it. They have it in a hand soap. Well, I'm gonna look for that. I'm gonna write that down. Lilac hand soap, because I do. I thought like lilacs are so good, and a lot of times the lilac scent is mixed with something else, and that's not what I want. I just want it to be just the lilac. Okay, I wrote down lilac hand soap. All right, let me just. Okay, cancel. I messed something up. All right, let's see. I'm going to start. So I am doing Sunday goals today. So I've written down my goals. I have lilacs and honeysuckles, Amanda. Lilacs and honeysuckles. Two very different scents, I know, but those are two scents that I love, and I don't want anything else mixed with that scent. I just want it to be on its own. Hello. All right. So Sunday goals. Sunday goals is going to be something I'm going to give a try and come on live each Sunday at some point during the day and do this. So my top 3 items for today that are on the must do. Yeah, ruining the nostalgia when you mix a scent. I don't love it. All right. So top 3 for today that I absolutely have to do. I have 2 work trainings that I need to complete. Like I've started them and I just need to actually finish them through on the computer. And at work, I keep getting distracted. So I'm just going to do them at home while I listen to some of my watch later on YouTube. And then I have one other like little task that I have to do that again keep getting distracted. So I'm just going to finish those up today after I do the live. Then I need to meal plan and meal prep for the week so that I'm successful in my nutrition for the week, as well as ensuring that I'm not wasting a bunch of money when I know I have food and all of that in the house. There's no reason for me to need to um, go out and purchase more or waste money or any of that. And then with that, I also need to pack my work bag. So for me, part of being successful for the work week is not just meal planning and meal prepping, but I need to make sure that my work bag is located by the front door and it's prepared with the things that are already known as needed for the week in the bag. And then, say tomorrow morning, if I need to use something and then put it in the bag, I'll do that. But I leave it right in front of the door because I can't walk out the door without moving it. So anything that I know that has to go to the car that can't go to the car today because like it is food and it needs to be in the fridge or whatever, I leave right there in front of the door, and it just makes me more successful when I'm ready to leave in the morning and I don't end up having to like get to the car and run back to the apartment or get to work and realize I don't have something that I needed. So meal planning and prep for the week includes packing my work bag and making sure that like that's all set up. And then my last one, which is after meal prep for the week and meal plan, is cleaning the kitchen. So my kitchen's a little bit chaotic right now. I do live in an apartment, so my space is pretty limited. But I took out like the air fryer and I took out the crock pot because once I start to meal prep for the week, I need those items out. So they're already out and that takes up more of my space. And then once I actually start to utilize a bunch of different things for food for the week and getting all that ready, the kitchen is going to quickly become cluttered and dirty just from all of that. I did run the dishwasher the other day, so it's completely empty and ready for me to be putting the items right in there once they've been utilized for the meal prep for the week. This way I can run it tonight and then everything is cleaned up in that sense. But I will clean the kitchen after I finish with my prep. Okay, now these items are for today, but they're on the nice to do. So they're not required, they're not the things that I absolutely have to get done today, but I'm going to do my best to get them done after those top 3 are done. So all my laundry needs to be cleaned, folded, hung up, put away, whatever it particularly needs to be done. There is a load in the dryer right now that is tumbling for the couple minutes while I'm on here, and that way I can pull it out to lay it out, and then I will finish that after my top 3 are done. Finish organizing my vinyl. I have some vinyl mess back there on the floor because I was sorting out the like colors and such so that I can put them in like Ziploc bags with the colors because it's a lot of scrap. It's not the big sheets or anything. So I want to organize that to get it all off the floor in here and put it into the little organizer that I have. I need to update my Scentsy inventory. I had a box come yesterday or 2 days ago. It doesn't have a ton of stuff in it by any means, but I just need to make sure that I update that stuff before I put it on the shelf with the inventory that I have. This way I know that it is accounted for in the inventory, the price is in there, the stock is in there. This way when if I send my on hands to somebody, then they know what I have. Okay. Now update Scentsy. Okay, today I want to read for 30 minutes. I've been slacking on my reading of just personal reading. I'm currently reading Can't Hurt Me by David Goggins, and I've just been slacking. So I need to spend 30 minutes today reading. I might sit out on my back patio in my chair and just read out there just for the fresh air. I need to take a walk for 30 minutes today outside. So get out of the house, go for the walk, get in the sunshine, and just enjoy that. 30 minutes is the minimum. If I walk more than that, that's fine, but I need to walk for 30 minutes. And then study for 1 hour. I'm preparing for an exam in January. It's 3 weeks into January, so I have enough time now to be studying. I'm going to do an hour a day, and there'll be 15-minute blocks. So I'll do 15 minutes, set my timer, then I could get up and say, like, empty the dishwasher, and then do something else, and then come sit back down and do 15 more minutes. So giving myself a 1 hour requirement per day is not excessive, but I'm also not trying to sit for 1 hour and actually take in information for a full hour. I need to take that break to be able to let my brain do other things and then come back and start again. And it's helpful because it's not as overwhelming as a 1 hour study block. It's 15 minutes, 4 times, but it's 15 minutes. All right, and then I want to work on content ideas for my channel as well as a schedule of like when to upload things, what to upload, things like that. So that's something that I would like to try to get hammered out today. If not, I can work on it tomorrow. And then the last thing on my nice to-do list for today is pay the bills and balance out my checking. I just have some stuff that I need to pay now that my paycheck has hit, and I just haven't done those yet since my paycheck came in the other day. All right, so goals for the week. Those were my Sunday goals. That was stuff that I wanted to focus on today, and or if it was on the nice to do, then maybe I can get it done tomorrow. If I can't get it done today, whatever, that's okay. But things for this week that I want to encourage myself to do better is a 30-minute exercise outside time hack. So during the work week, Monday through Friday, typically myself and a couple of the people I work with, we go for a walk and we try to do the full 3.5 miles, walking slash we run a little bit or throw some squats in there, whatever. It doesn't always work just because of schedules. We're in healthcare, so sometimes we just don't have time to get away from the clinic, and or work, what have you. But I'm holding myself to get those 30 minutes outside at minimum, even if we're not able to do our walk. So, and then even on the weekends. And then I want to make my reading time per day be 20 minutes. So 20 minutes of reading daily. It could be 2 10-minute sessions if I need to, doesn't matter, but I want to do 20 minutes a day. Studying for 1 hour a day. So every day between now and when I take that test in late January, whatever, the third week of January, I want to dedicate a full hour to studying at minimum. And that's in 15-minute blocks. So I can do 15 minutes in the morning before I even leave for work. I can do 15 minutes when I get to work, like whatever, I do those 4 blocks of 15 minutes. Taking my meds, my vitamins every day. Sometimes I'm good at it, sometimes I'm not. I have a reminder in my phone, whatever. But I have my little organizer now sitting right there by the sink. So when I get up in the morning, brush my teeth, I can take my medicine. Sometimes I still manage to get distracted from it. It's life with ADHD, but it's there. I will do my best and keep up with it. But I wanted to write that down as something to be mindful of. My goal for water intake every day is 70 ounces. That's a minimum, so I can drink more than that if I want to, but that's my minimum I need to get to. And then I would like to pray daily. So, again, something I've been kind of slacking on, praying or being thankful for things, and then taking the time to read my Bible at least 3 times a week. I don't have to have a set time, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, whatever, it doesn't matter. Just I want to be able to take that time to disconnect from everything and just sit down and do that. And then I am working to look at my schedule for the week and set myself up to take 2 in-person yoga classes per week at a minimum. I do have a yoga membership for a little studio here in town, and I love going there. I've just made excuses to not go. So I'm going to put myself on that task of finding at least 2 classes per week to go to. And then doing better at tracking my spending. So I've tried a few different ways of tracking spending, and it doesn't always, I haven't found a way that fully sticks for me in the way that my brain works. So I'm going to try another way, and with tracking my spending, I also want to make sure I'm uploading stuff to my apps like Fetch and whatever that I use so that I'm not missing out on those rewards, because when you use those apps, you have to upload them. Certain ones it's like within 7 days, certain ones it's within 14 days, or they have a set, like Receipt Pal has like a set date range that you have to use, but it updates. So it's not just 7 or 14 days, whatever. So sometimes I end up missing out on the rewards because I don't upload stuff until 2 weeks later, whatever, and then it's already expired. So tracking spending / uploading my receipts. Now, this is something that I'm going to challenge myself to do every Sunday, is hop on here and be raw, vulnerable, whatever you want to call it, and set my goals and talk about it with you. So if you have goals that you want to set, if you have questions about doing this, let me know. Leave some comments. This is going to get posted for rewatching. That's fine. But I would love to hear what some of your goals are for the week so that I can maybe get some ideas on what I need to think about for next week, or maybe setting goals is something that you've done better with by breaking stuff down a different way. Tell me what you got, and it'll help me. And then I'll be able to do these videos more consistently and hopefully help some of you become more on track with your goals and be able to be more confident in getting your goals done. And when we as a community are able to accomplish our goals, we do so much more for each other because we're so much more supportive. So if you want to talk about your goals, let me know. If you want to join me one Sunday and do the live with me, let me know. I'm happy to do that. Um, whatever you got. I do appreciate you coming by. If you have ideas for content that you would like to see, as far as like how I meal prep, how I meal plan, um, how I live frugally, tell me. Let me know. All right. I appreciate you all coming by, and thanks for spending a few minutes with me on your Sunday. Have a great day, and I look forward to seeing you next Sunday for Sunday Goals. Bye, everyone. If I can figure out how to end it.